Oh, what a wonderful cheer for a very wonderful lady. Being greeted by Mr. Alan Harris Quelch, who's the manager of the Odeon Theatre. Princess Margaret, looking very suntanned after her holiday in the Caribbean. Princess Anne and Captain Mark Phillips completing the royal party. We did actually ask what Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, would be wearing tonight, but she apparently makes her decision very much at the last moment when she sees what the weather and the evening is going to hold for her. Mr. Cecil Bernstein, a very familiar figure, of course, here, President of the Cinema and Television Benevolent Fund. Presenting to Queen Elizabeth, Sir John Davis, a trustee of the fund and president of the Rank organisation. Mr. Ralph Bromhead, a trustee of the fund and director of Romulus Films. And Mr. Russell Evans, who's a member of the council of the fund and group managing director of the Rank organisation. A beautiful stole, a gleaming picture in white. And this gold material, encrusted again with jewels, going between the two bands of fur. A very much loved lady, of course, who always gives a thrill to everyone having the honour to be presented and to see her. Climbing these many stairs now, led by Mr. Harris Quelch, to come upstairs. And jewel dress too for Princess Anne, with beautiful big sleeves. This is the last flight of steps up which the royal party will come before greeting the members of the industry who are waiting anxiously to meet Her Majesty. It's all gone very quiet up here now as this great moment arrives. The Queen Mother relinquishing her stole so that we can see even more clearly this very beautiful dress. A star in her own right, no doubt about that. And first of all, the Queen Mother is greeting Mr. Francis Vincent, who's president of Columbia Pictures Industries. And now Mr. Leo Jaffe, chairman of the board of Columbia Pictures Industries. And he's to be awarded the Jean Herschel Humanitarian Award from the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences on the 9th of April. And Mr. Frank Price, who is president of Columbia Pictures Productions. And Princess Margaret talking to Mr. Vincent. She has a very pale peach-coloured dress. Michael York. Although he's not in tonight's royal film, he has in fact appeared in two in the past, The Taming of the Shrew and The Three Musketeers. Marsha Mason, the actress wife of Neil Simon, who, as you know, has written the California Suite. Beautiful dress that she's wearing. She's playing herself in the latest Neil Simon play, which is going to be filmed, called Chapter 2. Christopher Reeve, the handsome star of Superman. Shortly he'll be completing Superman 2 and has been offered a part by Ray Stark in a new film of his. Princess Margaret looking very well and very happy and suntanned, as I say. Talking with Mr. Maidment. And Sir John Mills now, sharing a conversation with Queen Elizabeth. Currently to be seen in the film The 39 Steps. He made his first film, The Midship Maid, in 1932. And Lady Mills, Mary Haley Bell. Olivia Newton-John, perhaps the most daring dress that we've seen tonight, with the bare shoulders, very pretty, gorgeous eyes and a lovely smile. From the film Grease. And recently, of course, the OBE was awarded to her in the last honours list. Donald Sutherland, about to be seen in The Invasion of the Body Snatchers, a remake of the film made in 1956, and Alan Alda, who stars in California Suite. He's written a film recently called The Senator. His latest film, which has just opened in the West End same time next year with Ellen Burstyn. And his relationship with Jane Fonda in the film hinges largely on the age-old needle between East Coast America and the relaxed West Coast, though in real life their roles are reversed. And Maggie Smith, who's been nominated for the Best Supporting Actress Oscar for her part in California Suite. She's going to take over from Diana Rigg in Night and Day on the West End stage. The great success by Tom Stoppard. And all being well, will take the production to the States. Cecil Bernstein filling in a few details there, perhaps. And a moment that Jacqueline Poole, aged 6.5, has been waiting for a very long time. Oh, what a beautiful courtesy, and she ran away very fast. She's been practicing at her ballet school for this moment for some long while.